This is Mission Control Houston, 5 hours, 1 minute into the spacewalk by Oleg Novitskiy and Pyotr Dubrov. Everything continuing to go well. The electrical checkout of the first of the power cable bundles, now mated to an interface panel at the Zarya module, is ongoing. So far so good with all of those indications. And an Ethernet cable has now been hooked up. That Ethernet cable hooked up to provide that capability between the U.S. segment of the International Space Station and the Nauka multipurpose laboratory module. The crew will wait for the electrical checkouts of the first power cable bundle to be complete before they move on to mate the second of the two power cable bundles to that same interface panel at the Zarya module.
Как заскучаешь, дай знать.
All right, the cables have been tied securely and copy Oleg. Then you now need to take a break. Agreed.
Сейчас продолжает.
I wouldn't say no.
Активно идет работа.
So we are proceeding with our checkout. So
Нет результатов, как только появится.
and also there are Ethernet cable checkouts. I don't have the results yet, but while you are waiting, I have two suggestions for you. First of all,
Карабины adjustable.
you can put the adjustable tethers and the hooks into the trash bag, and since you noticed that
На поручне закрепить. Согласен, да.
the handrail is kind of wobbly, you
Да, он подвязан, вроде держится крепко, но тем не менее.
you can actually secure the pike pole or hand pike to the handrail.
Я вам открою секрет, то что
And for
мы получаем твою картинку.
I'm not sure if I'm getting the high resolution video from my camera. Well, I have to tell you a secret, guys. For all that the duration of the EVA, we've been getting high res from Pyotr's camera and low res from Oleg's. And I am being told that the length of the Ethernet cable has indeed increased, and that we successfully performed the checkout. So Mark has just confirmed it. This is awesome. Thank you, Moscow. And thank you, Mark. And for that
Нет, я бы
hook, or for that pole, where do you want us to secure it? Well, you can secure it with the cable bundle number 1. And I will have to crawl over Strela one more time, not the most convenient route. Yeah, Pyotr, you can actually close the anchor of the Strela boom, and maybe it will be a little bit more convenient. Well, not really. At least I can hold on to something, but if it's closed, then I don't have anything to grab.
This is Mission Control Houston, 5 hours, 6 minutes into the spacewalk.
Yeah.
You're looking at Pyotr Dubrov wearing the suit with the blue stripes at the top of your screen. Oleg Novitskiy wearing the suit with the red stripes at the bottom of your screen as they work to remove caps for the second of the 2 power cable bundles that will complete the electrical connections to an interface panel on the Zarya module of the International Space Station and provide the correct routing of power from the U.S. segment of the station to the new Nauka multipurpose laboratory module. The first of those 2 power cable bundles was mated to that interface panel a short time ago. Electrical checks are ongoing, and so far all is in order. Good electrical continuity being reported. We are going to wait until those checks are complete before the mating of the second power cable bundle is undertaken by Novitskiy and Dubrov.
Did you see it?
An Ethernet cable has also been connected that will provide that capability to the Nauka module.
Could you, Pyotr, go back?
The 2 cosmonauts working in the first of what amounts to 11 spacewalks to outfit and activate this new module, which was launched from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan on July 21st, arriving at the station for its automated docking to the Russian segment of the complex on July 29th. Nauka, 43 feet long, 23 tons of mass, to serve as a science laboratory, a second airlock for Russian spacewalks, and a docking port for multiple vehicles, courtesy of a new node module called Prishal that will be launched later this year from Baikonur, and which will dock to the nadir port of Nauka to provide a multi-functional capability for multiple vehicles arriving at the International Space Station.
What they can, something next to O-ring. Wow, that's some interference, guys. I didn't copy anything you said. Could you please check on the O-rings? The O-rings may have, what is and where? Some rings? Yes, O-ring. Could you please verify that there are no O-rings left? What, MLI rings or some other ones? The O-rings. O-rings. Okay, I'm checking the first one. Don't see its name and number. It's 721A and P21. So they do look good. Yes. The rubber seals and everything, yes, they look good. Right, the second connector, P3. Everything's looking good there as well. Copy. MLI. No O-rings there. So everything's looking good. Thank you so much for confirmation. And P3 is also looking good. Copy.
Я надеюсь, уже скоро пойдет хорошая связь.
I hope we're going to get good combat and you'll be out of this interference zone. We hope so too. My fingers are a little bit cold. Too cold? Well, kind of chilly. I can hold on to the handrail and warm them up.
Давайте подумаем, как быть с разъемами укладки номер 1.
Let's think what we're going to do with the connectors of
Ты будешь тогда с ними работать? Или, Олег, ты дотянешь?
for number 1. Oleg, Pyotr, who is going to do them? Well, I have a short red connected to the handrail. So I think it's going to be easier, this is Pyotr, for me to work with the cable bundle 1. Well, Pyotr, if it's not too much to ask, could you take care of them? Well, if it's a matter of choice, the choice is always, the right to choose is always there. So we'll start with the connector that's with the lateral connector, right? Yes, it's P21 and J21. But don't start yet. They, we still haven't set power to them. Okay, I'm just checking that these are the right connectors, and I see that, yes, indeed, they are P1 and J1. And could you please look for J3? It should be free of anything. Yes, there is a connector next to these two.
Он дотянется до нашего разъема.
Do you think that connector can reach all the way to our connector?
И снять заглушку, кстати, можно тоже.
And you have our go to remove the cap as well. Okay? I don't see any markings on it yet, but hold on, it is J3. Great, that's what we need. Okay? And now we need the cap keeper. And figure out how to get to it with the cap keeper. Okay. I have a long red, and it would be really good to move it a little bit and move over there. And I grab the handrail here. And it's honestly, I have to basically hold myself with one hand so that I don't float away, and try and fish that cap for that cap keeper with the other. Not the most convenient configuration. All right. That's pretty tight. Pyotr, I can take pictures of the connectors while you're taking a break.
Да, наверное.
Artyom, maybe while I'm just hanging out here with nothing to do, I can snap a few pictures of the connectors.
Наша обстановка.
Well, we need the final
Укладка номер 1.
configuration. Okay, I understand. Hooray! I got the cap keeper on. Now I need to press around it. Okay, the hands are not really listening to my commands anymore.
Pyotr, извини, мне говорят, не надо открывать эту заглушку пока.
I am really sorry, but they're telling me that there is no need in opening that cap. Oh, that's too late, guys, but I guess I haven't removed it yet.
Pyotr, отпусти этот разъем и вот...
Pyotr, let that connector go. You shouldn't touch it. It's live. Okay.
Нет, он не может быть такая вероятность, но...
Is it? Well, there is a chance that it's live, but we decided to stay safe. Okay, I'll leave it be, but I'll let me keep the keeper on it for now. Okay, sounds good. Right, I have all those wrenches arranged here. Right, what did you say? The wrenches. Singing in Russian.
Должно быть слышно. В куполе все окна открыты, но на нас.
The windows in the cupola are all open, so they're probably looking at us.
Beam?
No, is it beam? The wire cut is not cooperating. So, I would say that this point was the start and the end of that whole process. Well, you are aiming for a historically important quote. Well, maybe we should turn off the lights. That they're not designed for this way of operation, and how long? Maybe, and we don't know what time you will be retracting this trailer, so it might be during the eclipse. So it would be better if you turn it off right prior to closing the hatch. Okay, copy. We'll do.
This is Mission Control Houston, 5 hours, 20 minutes into the spacewalk by Oleg Novitskiy and Pyotr Dubrov. They are working to prepare the second of the two power cable bundles at the Zarya module of the International Space Station. The first of these two power cable bundles was installed and mated to an interface panel at Zarya. And electrical checkouts are continuing between the U.S. segment electrical systems and the new Nauka multipurpose laboratory module. The two cosmonauts also mated an Ethernet cable for Nauka at this work site. That was checked out and was verified to be good. And they are simply waiting now until the electrical checkouts of the first power cable bundle are complete before they press ahead to install and mate the second of the two power cable bundles that will complete the electrical continuity path between the U.S. segment and Nauka.
We're not going to be able to make it by the time, but then yes, of course, it would be preferable to take photographs during the insulated part of the orbit, even though it might not be the final configuration, possibly. Right now, why wouldn't we Why don't we take photographs? I think on my side I can take photographs, how they're routed in the direction of MGB. We didn't do much photography today at all. If you have several minutes available, the batteries are still charged. Well, what do you mean we didn't take photographs? I did take some. Well, it doesn't even count. There were so few. Yes, I didn't take too many. Where is the camera? Let us figure out how it is going to operate. You should be able to see blinking. Okay. How do I pull it out in such a way that I can take a photograph covering the entire view? Look over to here. Oh, it's still covered by the glass. Let me turn around. Here we go. Here are the connectors. Ethernet.
Artem,
are we able to secure the vice grips to the small hook that is currently here on the winch? Yes, no problem. If it's convenient, then that's not a problem as long as they're secured. Let's try it. Peter, what about the rope and the caps? Are we going to put them in, or is it not a very convenient location for that operation? Well, they're not in the way, but if we're going to need to work with other caps, then it would be preferable, and I feel like we're going to have to do it next, then it would be better to put this all away. I have secured the vice grips.
This is Mission Control Houston. Once again, the two cosmonauts, Novitskiy and Dubrov, are taking a bit of a breather, awaiting the final checkouts per the checklist of all of the electrical continuity paths between the newly installed power cable bundle, the first of these two power cable bundles at the Zarya module, providing electrical continuity and a path for electrical flow between the U.S. segment of the station and the Nauka multipurpose laboratory module. Once those electrical checks are complete, which should be any time now, they'll press ahead to mate the second of the two power cable bundles to that interface panel on Zarya, and then await the electrical checkout of that path.
And we're going to switch the bundles and the connectors of the second bundle into safe configuration. We ran it a little bit ahead, but that's what we're going to do at this time. Okay, sounds good. So we're approaching the moment when we're going to resume our operation. Okay, sounds good. That's great news. So, Pyotr, you think we're not going to put away any of the caps and the ropes? Leave it as is. If Oleg can help, if we can reach each other right now.
And reports coming in from the Russian Mission Control Center that the electrical checkouts for the first of the two power cable bundles is now complete. Everything checked out in good shape at the 5.5-hour mark in today's spacewalk.
So we're going to reduce the number of tasks. So we're not going to take photographs of the X3, X4 connectors. We're not going to install virus container, at least today. And we're not going to install the handrails for 300 or 320. And what else are we going to say? And we are not going to perform do the final retraction of this trailer from the handrail 2124. What we are going to do on our go, when I get my go, we're going to mate the bundle number 1 test. Then we're going to move the trailer to Buffalo to handrail 2124. Then you're going to route Ethernet cable, mate Ethernet cable, and along the way you're going to install one of the 3 handrails, 4005. Is it in kit? Is it in bundle number? Is it in kit number 1? Yes. Simultaneously. So I was thinking maybe we should install all 3 handrails. If I have to translate there with the handrails tied up over there, it's going to be very inconvenient. It will slow me down. I copy your comments, Peter. So let's see how it works and play it by ear for now. I understand that on panel 17 there's not enough space for both of you to work at the same time. We will decide as we go. Okay, sounds good. So it's desirable for you to take photographs of the cargo vehicle antenna. I do not know at what time he will be translating to MRM2, if it's going when you're going to be on the operator post. It's going to be during the insulated part of the orbit and the end of translating the trailer. So we would like to understand what time we can take photographs of the antenna, whether it's going to be after moving the trailer there or after you go to MRM2. Okay. Sounds good. Just give us a go and we'll do it. Okay, we'll watch it as we go. Sounds good. Did you aforementioned steps, so maybe we will not need to free up the adjustable links to the...
Там, я не помню, на каком конкретно карабине у тебя.
I don't remember which hook it's attached to, Peter. It's on the large red hook.
Да, тогда, да. Да, и я забыл самое главное. Мы будем...
I forgot the main thing. We are going to jettison the cable reel after we route the cable.
Мы обязательно не забываем.
Copy. Sounds good. Also, we need to make sure we inspect the spacesuits. You actually can look at the spacesuits because we already have gone to the work area.
This is Mission Control Houston, 5 hours 33 minutes into the spacewalk today by Novitskiy and Dubrov. Russian flight controllers providing an overview of the remaining work for the two cosmonauts outside, Dubrov on your left, Novitskiy on your right, as they prepare to install the second of the two power cable bundles at an interface panel at the Zarya module of the International Space Station that will complete the electrical hookup of the power path between the U.S. segment of the station and the Nauka multipurpose laboratory module. With the crew running slightly behind the timeline at this point, the Russian flight controllers have decided to delete the deployment and installation of a platform with several containers of biological sample experiments that had been planned for the Poisk module. That task will be taken up on a future Russian spacewalk, as well as the installation of 3 handrails along the Nauka module. That too will be deferred to a later spacewalk with no impact to operations. The jettisoning of an Ethernet cable reel that housed the Ethernet cable that was hooked up a short time ago and is working fine to provide that capability to Nauka, that will be conducted. That cable reel to be jettisoned retrograde from the station with no possibility of recontact with the orbital outpost.
Clean over there. Well, it's hard to contaminate the bottoms of the seats of the boots. This rope is flopping around as if it's windy. Which rope? The cable that I have near my left arm, and there's the orange rope. Oh, I see.
Петр.
Peter, go ahead.
Да, мы получили добро.
We received the go
Номер 1.
to start working with the bundle number 1. Let's start.
15 минут.
We have 17 minutes until the eclipse. Let's make good use of our time. So we need to also take photographs. Copy.
Тогда первым делом
So first and foremost,
21 предварительной стыковки.
set 21 connector move to the pre-mate position.
Олег, Петр, был перерыв связи.
There was a comm dropout.
This is Mission Control Houston, 5 hours, 39 minutes into the spacewalk. The two cosmonauts have been given the green light to press ahead with the mating of the second of the two power cable bundles at the Zarya interface panel that, once completed, will complete all of the electrical hookup work that will route power from the U.S. segment of the station all the way to the new Nauka multipurpose laboratory module.
Work with it. I have Heroic bag, it's closed. Okay, releasing. Let me move it to the side. Opening the MLI from the connector. Checking the labeling to confirm. Copy. I don't see any labeling.
Она со стороны вот накладывается, да. Наблюдаем, да.
So we're watching. Okay, copy. Move forward. Over center. I am ready to move it to full aft. Copy, go ahead and do it. Transition into full aft.
Снимаем клапан FT.
Remove the MLI
21 от кабеля.
Flaps from the P21 connector
Приступаем к его стыку.
and start to demate.
Так, есть full aft over center.
So we have full aft over center.
Теперь приступаю к стыковке разъема P21.
So starting to demate P21
КГБ.
from the side of the FGB.
Так, full forward over center.
Full forward over center.
Приступаем.
Есть full aft over center.
So we have full aft over center. So docked, ready to demate.
Принято. Давай.
A copy, go ahead. Demating.
Так, разъем расстыкован.
The connector is demated.
Теперь мы стыкуем разъем
And right now we are
1А.
mating J21A to the connector you just demated, which is P21. Copy.
Так, P3.
CP3.
Так.
P3 это который смотрит.
P3 is the one facing MRM 2.
Так, нет, P3.
P3 is on this from this side.
Я...
I found J21.
Ну, можно их состыковать, хорошо.
You can make those.
J21 на плате.
So, J21 on the panel.
А ты имел в виду...
Oh, did you mean the cable that was disconnected from the connector, made it to the connector over there? So it's, when we're here, I think it's more convenient to made it there. So P21A / J21, mating to P21 on the panel, J21 on the panel.
Да, на плате J21.
Yes, the plate has the connector J21. Copy. I don't see the labeling well where P21 was mated previously.
Принято.
Copy.
Ты осмотр уже делал, доклад?
You have already performed the inspection. You have already reported the results, so you can perform self-dock. I'm inspecting the connector itself once again. There is no fault on the connector, and the pins are normal. I am going to perform self-dock at this time. Go ahead. Should I hold it? Let me see how it's easier to apply some force. I have to turn it. Yes. I know, I can hold you. Thank you.
The two cosmonauts, Oleg Novitskiy and Pyotr Dubrov, both in their second spacewalks of their careers, continuing to work with the installation and mating of the second of the two power cable bundles to a power interface panel on the Zarya module of the International Space Station. The Russian flight control team in Korolyov, outside
Boa tarde
Moscow,
a
told the
todos,
two
são
cosmonauts
17 horas e 28 minutos, estamos aqui na nossa terceira parte da nossa cobertura aqui da Caminhada Espacial dos dois cosmonautas que estão nesse momento em fase de instalação do cabeamento do módulo do laboratório espacial Nauka. Pyotr Dubrov e Oleg Novitskiy estão nesse momento realizando mais algumas tarefas de fixação dos cabos para roteamento, né, de sistema de internet, alimentação, de energia e conexão com a Estação Espacial Internacional. O laboratório chegou no último dia 29 do mês os dois cosmonautas que são engenheiros de voo, Oleg Novitskiy, e que está usando um traje com a listra vermelha, E Pyotr Dubrov, que está usando uma listra com a listra azul. Eles saíram da eclusa por volta das 11 horas, horário de Brasília. Saíram da eclusa de Arposk para iniciar hoje, dia 3 de setembro de 2021, a primeira de 2 caminhadas programadas para a realização de roteamento e acoplamento de cabos de internet ao sistema de energia da Estação Espacial Internacional, para que ela venha obter a plena operação do módulo de laboratório polivalente Nauka da Rússia, que, como eu disse, já está docado na Estação Espacial Internacional desde o dia 29 de julho. Bom, ainda sobre a questão da caminhada espacial, nesse momento, Pyotr Dubrov e Oleg Novitskiy terão outra caminhada espacial agendada para quinta-feira, dia 9 de setembro, para concluírem a equipagem do Nauka, com cabos e corrimãos. Além dessas tarefas, eles também se juntarão ao engenheiro de voo da NASA, Mark Van Hey, e o comandante Akihiko Hoshide, da Agência de Exploração Aeroespacial do Japão, para uma revisão dos procedimentos da caminhada espacial de hoje. Van Hey também irá ajudar a entrarem e saírem dos seus trajes na Estação Espacial Internacional. Continuamos então a assistir os procedimentos dos cosmonautas Pyotr Dubrov e Oleg Novitskiy fazendo a instalação dos cabos e também a fixação dos mesmos. Lembrando que já estão desde para nós aqui no Brasil, desde o horário de Brasília, desde as 11 horas da manhã, os cosmonautas estão realizando esta grande tarefa. Vamos acompanhar.
Okay, I will try to photograph whatever I can. Okay. So, okay, forward and center mated. Okay, we copy, Pyotr. Also, we have the next container, which is the J3 one. Yes, got it. Okay, let me mate this, then I will close the MLI. Yes, I think it will be better if we do this a little earlier, and then you can cover during the checkout.
Олег, а там светодиод не моргает, не наблюдает.
Oleg, the LED is not flashing, right? I'm trying to see, and I can't see it. It's not visible.
Переход в сторону поста оператора.
Okay, so we are transitioning toward the operator post, and now Pyotr is doing the imagery. Okay. I don't know, maybe it will be clear here from this side what the condition is of the camera, whether the LED is blinking or not. Okay, Oleg, that's fine. Let's just translate to the operator post. Copy that. Okay, so I have tied to the handrail. This looks good here. From the other side.
No fault in the country might end.
No FOD.
Принято 35.
Good being ready to mate. Okay.
До тени у нас остается порядка 3 минут.
We have about 3 minutes of light left. Okay, I have this soft
Принято.
dock
Переводи.
ready to move forward. Yes, go ahead.
Есть full forward.
I have the full forward over center J3.
Принято. Спасибо, Петр.
Yes, I confirm. Okay, now
Состояние полностью плохое.
you need to unclear due to interference. Okay, we copy that.
Так, full left over center, готов перевести full forward.
Full forward over center, ready to move it. Full forward over center confirmed. Mating confirmed. Copy that, Pyotr. We have 2 minutes till the eclipse. Can you take a few pictures with the camera? Yes, let me try.
И раз предполагаем,
Since Oleg
батарейка,
has a discharge battery, we suspect,
будем экономить
we're gonna try to
антенн грузовика.
save yours to take pictures of the progress antennas. Okay, got it. I don't know.
На вот этих двигателях солнечных.
I think it's just that you can't see with all the sunlight and everything.
This is Mission Control Houston as we approach the 6-hour mark in the spacewalk by Oleg Novitskiy and Pyotr Dubrov. The report is that the second power cable bundle has now been mated to the interface panel on the Zarya module, and that Russian flight controllers will be all set here momentarily to begin the methodical checkout of the electrical continuity of that second of the 2 power cable bundles all the way to the Nauka multipurpose laboratory module. The first of the power cable bundles was mated about 2 hours ago, and it has checked out to provide good electrical continuity, a good electrical path all the way from the U.S. segment to Nauka. Now the checkout will begin for the second of the 2 power cable bundles.
Okay. I have attached both tethers
И, в принципе, готов к переходу на пост оператора.
in order to transition to the operator post. Okay. Right now, we take a break here. We will wait for Pyotr. Pyotr, you can turn off the camera. Yes. And cover the MLI.
Сейчас будет тогда
Okay.
один карабин наверх, как он.
I will connect one of the hooks to the crew bag.
Клапан подмешения.
Okay, and then the flap here.
Петр, приступай.
Pyotr,
На Т-21 уже.
you can go ahead and cover the P1J1 flap, MLI flap, yes.
Здесь он может быть...
It's very tight. It might not be fully tightened.
Достаточно.
It doesn't have to be fully tightened. Whatever you have is fine. That's enough. Okay, understood.
Время за бортом 6 часов.
6 hours total for EVA right now. We copy.
Закрыл разъемку.
I have
Принято.
covered the connector with the MLI
Подтверждаем, что
flap.
все разъема
Copy that. We can confirm that all three caps, J3, P3, J21, and
12 стыкованы, закрыты FT.
and P21, J21A are mated. All three of them are in place and covered with the MLI flap. Yes, I can confirm that. Copy. Thank you very much.
А все, Петр,
Computer,
такелажный узел.
please transition to the anchor. Copy that. I don't think that we need to use the restraint tethers. Here, everything looks good on this side.
Зафиксирован, по-моему.
Yes, I think it's attached to 1031. Yes, I will start translating back.
Принято. Олег,
Copy that. Oleg,
начинай переходить на пост оператора.
go ahead and translate to the operator post. We're not going to collapse this trailer at this time until my go. We need to do an additional check. Okay, I copy that.
И перемещение
Now, while translating, be careful.
возле того места, где
Take special care in the area of the antennas and where you are.
Да, хорошо, принял.
Okay, I copy that. I have everything visible.
дополнительные светильники Орлана включить не требуется.
Do you need additional lighting from the Orlan, maybe? No, I don't think so. I am moving strictly along this trailer. I have the antenna to the left. Looks like a cone. We copy.
This is Mission Control Houston, 6 hours, 5 minutes into today's spacewalk by the two cosmonauts, Novitskiy and Dubrov. They have completed the installation and the mating of a second of two power cable bundles at the Zarya interface panel to provide electrical continuity and a path for power between the U.S. segment of the station and the newly arrived Nauka multi-purpose laboratory module, which docked to the station 5 weeks ago. Checkouts of the electrical connections and the connectivity between that second power cable bundle and Nauka are continuing at the Russian Mission Control Center outside of Moscow. The tasks left for the crew for the remainder of this spacewalk will include the stowing of the Strela telescoping boom that the cosmonauts used to maneuver from the Poisk module all the way down to Zarya earlier in today's spacewalk. They will also jettison the cable reel in which an Ethernet cable was stowed. That will be jettisoned retrograde to the station with no chance for recontact to the orbital outpost.
To the operator post.
Tasks that will be deferred, however, to a later spacewalk of a lower priority. The installation of several handrails on the Nauka module, that will not be conducted today because of the length of the work involved with the power routing that the cosmonauts have undertaken. They also will defer the deployment of an experiment platform package on the Poisk module. That will be also deferred to a later date. And some external photography of the Russian segment of the station is unlikely to be undertaken by the cosmonauts on today's spacewalk. They will be back out of the Poisk airlock next Thursday in the second of what is expected to be up to 11 spacewalks to outfit Nauka. The spacewalk next Thursday, September 9th, by Novitskiy and Dubrov will feature the stringing of a high-frequency cable to provide a television system capability for Nauka, the establishment of a cable between the Zvezda service module and Nauka that is called an antenna feeder unit that will provide automated rendezvous docking and data telemetry for the Russian flight controllers and for vehicles approaching the International Space Station's Nauka module for docking. They also will install a cable from the telemetry system on Zvezda and a similar system on the Nauka module, and will install a platform with adapters that will facilitate future spacewalk activities on the outside of the new Nauka module. So work continues. That timeline possibly may be updated and revised between now and next Thursday based on the 2 or 3 tasks of a lower priority that the cosmonauts will not have time to fulfill today.
Принято. Расфиксирую его. Пока. И дальше ожидаем команду.
I have reached the PDGF. Okay, let me get secured on it.
Принято, да. И
Yes, copy that.
расфиксируешь, и в ожидании команды можно будет бэк себе снять.
Yes, go ahead and get secured on it, to it, and then while we will have a minute, you can go ahead and secure the crew lock bag as well.
Так, перешел на пост.
Okay, I'm at the operator post.
Принято, Олег.
Copy, Oleg.
Хочу у тебя тоже опять подтвердить
Now, I wanted to confirm
элементы конструкции. И
with you that you are seeing the structural elements, and you can see Pyotr and Strela, and we can work with the Strela safely. Give me a second. Yes, I am observing the Strela. Of course, I can't see the clearance between Pyotr and the object, but everything that could be in the way, I have a good visual on. Okay.
Работает или нет?
All right, let's check what's working for you. Okay. Stand by. I have
Принято, Петр.
unlocked the Strela. Copy.
Значит, ты уже отдохнул?
Okay, so did you get enough rest?
Это я приступил к отдыху.
This is where I'm starting to rest.
Принято. Хорошо, отдыхай.
So I'll just be very calm. Yes, go ahead. Take some time to rest. Okay. Yeah, it's not working. I keep pushing the button and it's not doing anything.
Только одна.
Okay, copy that. So that means we're left with one only. With one camera. Yes. Unfortunately.
Ты долго нажатие пробуешь или? Ну, 3-4 секунды считаю.
Okay, and how long are you pressing it for? Well, about 3 or 4 seconds. It just feels like it's stuck. It won't get pushed. All right, let me try again.
Lembrando para você que se inscreveu no canal Olhar Sideral, muito obrigado pela sua inscrição, obrigado pelo seu compartilhamento.
5, 6, 7. Nope, 0.
Obrigado pelos comentários, obrigado pelas curtidas, obrigado aí pelo apoio de todos. Por hoje nós estamos já encerrando aqui nossas transmissões. Espero que tenham gostado. Lembrando que a partir do dia 9, no dia 9, quinta-feira, semana que vem, estes mesmos cosmonautas irão fazer uma outra caminhada para a conclusão dessa que é a primeira, ok? E também vão executar juntamente com o Mark Van Rey e o comandante Akihiko Hoshide, da Agência de Exploração Aeroespacial do Japão, uma revisão dos procedimentos dessa caminhada espacial de hoje. Bom, por favor, se inscrevam, aqueles que não são inscritos no canal, isso ajuda o canal a ter relevância. Se você gostou da nossa programação, nosso muito obrigado pela sua presença, pela audiência. Compartilhe com os amigos, convide os amigos a assistirem essa beleza da engenharia aeroespacial humana e que ela traga bons proveitos para a ciência em prol da humanidade. Esse é o nosso apoio também à divulgação científica nós que somos da área da comunicação, do jornalismo, apoiamos a divulgação científica de forma coerente, racional e objetiva. Bem, meu nome é Robson Rodrigues, muito obrigado a todos, sou repórter e editor aqui do canal OLHAR SIDERAL. Por hoje encerramos as nossas transmissões, voltaremos na próxima semana ou dentro em breve nas nossas transmissões ou na nossa programação normal. Mais uma vez obrigado ao Digo TV, a Samara Conte, a Luna, ao Roberto, ao Cairo. Cairo chegou por último, né, hoje na transmissão aí, mas está marcando presença. Obrigadão, Cairo, pela presença. Enfim, a todos que vão assistir depois, por favor, comentem. Para você que não é inscrito ainda no canal, se inscreva. Participe junto conosco, sugiram pautas, interajam com os vídeos. Isso é muito importante, muito legal o apoio e o carinho de vocês. Isso nos incentiva a continuarmos, tá bom? E se a gente ainda não conseguiu atingir aos objetivos, né, nosso de alcançar outras pessoas, estamos batalhando para isso, sempre com carinho, respeito e admiração a quem nos apoia, nos assiste aqui no canal OLHAR SIDERAL. Mais uma vez, muito obrigado. Tenham todos um excelente final de semana e até a próxima, se assim Deus nos permitir.
All right. Let me try it and hand it to you. Just take it over here. What a mess here.
Петр, а может быть, пока ожидаешь...
Петр,
Или нет, или это не очень удобно.
maybe while you're waiting,
Закладки.
you can use one of the handrails from the kit and secure the handrail. Well, it's not really convenient because
Com o apoio cultural da Itanet, da maior e melhor rede de fibra ótica da região, e também da Inusitec, mais uma vez o OLHAR SIDERAL agradece, e o Robson Rodrigues. Muito obrigado a todos, um bom final de semana e até a próxima, se assim Deus nos permitir. Tchau, tchau, abraço.
And as I was saying, I realize it's not the best of ideas.
This is Mission Control Houston, 6 hours, 19 minutes into today's spacewalk.